once again. You're still watching Westside Television, and of course we do intend to not intending, but we do always light up the region each and every single time. When we come on the street like this, we make sure that people laugh, smile, and they speak up their mind. And of course, where I am standing in one of the most famous places here in Arua City. And of course, this place started long time ago in the year. And of course, the name SANSIRO was given to this place by a certain, we used to have one of the video hall here in the name of SANSIRO. And that's how the place adopted that name. I remember MC. This is the place we all grew up from, this very particular place. Like I personally, I grew up here in this very area that they call SANSIRO. And of course, a neighboring Bibia Quarter, Madi and Pangisa. This is one of the most famous places here in Arua City. But now, when it comes to statistics of Arua as a city, they consider this place being one of the most dangerous places. And of course, that is the people's aspect. What people think about this very particular place. That's why you see so many people in the night. Sometimes when a visitor comes into Arua, the first place that they will want the visitor is SANSIRO, not knowing that there are people who have come from different places to this place, and people do their things in different places, but the name of this place is the only name that is being spoiled behind every do's and does of everyone in this very particular city. So now we really want to talk to the people here, and of course in SANSIRO, to find out from them. We understand that it used to be like that, as people think. But what is the current situation here in SANSIRO? Because as far as I'm concerned, there are different people who move here in the night, but they're always safe. But now, people's perspective out there about SANSIRO is different. So we really want to understand from the people and find out from the people, the resident of this very particular place, how the place is doing right now. I remember James, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. And of course, like I said, I grew up in this very particular area. We go for a music break. And when we come back after that music break, we shall get to talk to 1 or 2, 3 people right here from this very particular place and find out from them what is the, the take and how the place is doing right now here in SANSIRO. All right, welcome once again from that musical break. And of course, we are lighting up the region today right here in Arua, one of the most famous places here in Arua in the name of SANSIRO. Like I did give you the biology, how that name came to existence. And of course, SANSIRO. Akina bambo mingoni.
Malaka ni mi.
Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Miala.
Mala.
Akinia. Micheba area diari.
Ma area.
Mi area diari lilisi.
Eli mudri.
Area di bombo mingoni.
SANSIRO.
Ini la baki anvere la baki yo SANSIRO ili area zino nchini idiotani.
Yo.
Adusi.
Baki lo ale dilo area baruiza area alani.
Baki area di maruiza ado mayosi.
Adbari lo ru SANSIRO disi lakini ribayo azini yo area de ala.
Ru SANSIRO disi ribayo azini yo. Askunu ini la baki ba anvere la baki anvere la ba mini ne kangura de kivi ninga ru afa SANSIRO dia. Ba mini ne onji kiti no pediki woro kinga vini SANSIRO dia. Daya dani.
Yo mani azoli mudri SANSIRO dia yo azida leni ane ngabara kidi yako.
Ine ngabara kidi yako. Te yo dari ni yerra wala yerko.
Yore kidi kaniro esa mani azo yore ni diko.
So now inira advice yo mini chonje ba pini anveda la yongo ya furio di kipi materials kuru baki area di urikweli. Misu baki jua ziki dia la becho ki rentirate baki gasi. Bale ki mu SANSIRO dia kwa mdoma yo. Advice micho feba de pini advice ngoi.
Advice mani feba pini yori bodirare. Angodi ni mala. Babe teka angodi suri siku.
Angodi sasi ala wala angodi ibi te ala. Wala angodi sasi ini ma dia sasi va dia di ala.
Era ala.
Sasi va dia di. Ovuni andra okurleko. So baba eteki urisiku.
Baba eteki urisiku baba ke ala. Baba urikiku baba muki.
Baba muki rent ga.
Baba muki rent tulangone.
Baba muki pima business badia.
So
na hizi ngaman basi na luiri na dini.
Azipo izimavo SANSIRO de kazi ketete. Zina zitilo magi me WhatsApp live de kazi vini kindi.
So na ngocha mini chigaba ma vebari pinongongo
Medei fali pupai.
Onga ma voice na ilaria.
Voice na ilaria. Miavi Monopoly bongo azini lo.
Monopoly mongo azini chini lo. And of course, remember Monopoly is coming up with another banger. And of course, Monopoly is going to be featuring, and the audio is already out. Monopoly featuring Elton Loverboy. And of course, they did something about iwa ini sa driaba le kiluingongo iwa madra iwa kaniteba pini adoria. But now, still watching Westside Television, I remain Sir JMC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. Lighting up the radio remains our mission each and every single time. Alright, lighting up the radio still remains our mission each and every single time. I remain Sir JMC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. Yeah, I remain Sir JMC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. But now, alenga udu andu maliade amembele SANSIRO de alenga yodi kio ni bari kipimatia ba mini ne happy SANSIRO de baby SANSIRO maruki nje amvedele da dokini SANSIRO dini area SANSIRO dini so alenga yodi rusi mi ade
rusi myomve ma Hassan Ali
salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
So Hassan Ali inira amvedele da bakilu amvedele da dokini SANSIRO de area sino nchini area de mini ne de ugubaki de ade malaya ki de ade ponchi woro mini ne trap Arua City de malaya yo zape de ki woro kinga SANSIRO de idi ya dani
ma yonzerele SANSIRO abite yonzi malaya currently ne abite ratela kene security inte ka ta interesse erma voilo le dera sigo uguma falo siroba sare de ni sine dramo me ali fura
ifila sasa de yari ikabini mu SANSIRO de miminga mi ali sefura
mi ali sefu
ya zini choni
ya zini security kidinga te
security ya sasa yini mati
sare de mai me bidango azipi aske de mu ngadala de dete era da sare de ke
so mini yori si ayinira bade ki ya ziki yera mfedale la bade ki ya ziki amfedale ki nje unchi SANSIRO madria ba ki yoza dale baka yoza dale ba bade yori ki jidi ya dokini yori ki anje de kinga ki yori ki SANSIRO so na yo mini chonje ba pini amfedale yodi ango adu yoni yodi kipi madria askun ba take you ango disiniuri kweli ili mingi
yo da se ba biki de ango dia urisi ata bangba ejo mangba ma bivinite asinu urisira ipine ochoke de talie u ipine tezo pine tezo urisire aliki dewa sare de ne ba ke de ali sefu kan ma bidi deke de nga verale ke da sina dira jaji deke de ke ba ke ba ke de ako yo mana bi ndre de mukere elisi ba security kitaite ba za ya ti de ni sira ba ke de linga safu
so now ya advice mini chofe ba pini amvedele advice ngoy
advice de man fe ba pina verale ma de ya ipire ya ma de ipire pindinga ipininga amvera andra ejo drorke abeke dekewo ma de ba ko ke de ya zipini onzira ke ba ko ke deja SANSIRO auto dero ma yo auto dero ere ko auto dero bo ere de sare dilia ere de yo jo mo ke kinga ba bar ke de kinga ani ke de ngarale so jo mano jorma tia derare SANSIRO nde acha de sare mo kebo.
All right, Amir Chebeleyo Ingazu Afad, and of course this guy is a resident. But divina adia SANSIRO there. So now using a man bazna luirina dini.
Zinga rose. Azima dripi ama vino zone ma me amandere. Azima dripi se na levene. Azi di zeko azi manu.
So now ongo chemini chigaba mavibari pinongongo
ongo bano cho avibari pinire de ongo ma bano dom
ongo ama voice na ile there.
Bavi demani rati solo I want to take you to SANSIRO.
I want to take you to SANSIRO. And of course I keep it light on Westside TV. Zuku said later, and I still remain the only guy that speaks in capital letter. Lighting up the region still remains our mission. We understand that in the Biki onche karakara SANSIRO madriasi. So now we want to come and find out from the very resident, the people who are staying here in SANSIRO, if you know, to know alebele odikio ni SANSIRO sasa ma state chankoni inira back rubano ve SANSIRO de amvedele da ikatote amvedele bakalo yo mbada inga ini ma SANSIRO afa okobani mu ba agubada pine ba mu miadi mbadi iri kangura ma group da ati mbadi iri ba kivini red yadi ba keep pima kaiti onyo yadi so balu ba pima mile ki woro kilo temi dresi so yozi were mini ne ba kazi yozi za dale balio de ki ojaworo midra. So now we want to clear the people's doubt today. I remain Sir JMC. I also grew up in this very particular area. People think that growing in SANSIRO I don't know their perspective, how people think about people, let me say the most, especially the youth who comes from SANSIRO. SANSIRO means my name. I want to take you to SANSIRO so that you can speak Kinubi. All right, lighting up the region still remains our mission each and every single time. I remain Saj MC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. Today, lighting up the region in one of the most famous area here in Arua City. And of course, when you come to Arua and you don't hear the name SANSIRO, then trust me, you are somewhere in the village. You should be somewhere, maybe in Umbati, the other side of Fundu Paraka. But if you are within Arua City, trust me, you'll always know about SANSIRO. So now, people think SANSIRO is one of the most dangerous places here in Arua City, where so many people always fear. And when you're coming from another place to Arua City, the first place that they will warn you is Arua, and of course SANSIRO. So now we want to clear the people's doubt by finding out from the people who lives here in SANSIRO.
Mamu ngoni.
Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Akini rusi miadi.
Rusi miove machachu mali ya Mungu.
Chachu mali ya Mungu.
Yes, area LC1 chairman in SANSIRO.
Area
LC1 chairman.
Area LC1 chairman. So now Chachu.
Yes.
Chachu inira as of inidia.
Yes.
Mandra mimvani peresas mangakiri mimvani azukulu ini adi.
Yes.
Chachu inira baki bapi megata amfedale da SANSIRO madria. O yo nchiri madria idangiri ambamba. So now, minitezu area 1 LC chairman. Area adi. Alenga mi obizinga mani badi pima piri.
Actually right now ale ba suale communities city darika sua. SANSIRO era under the SANSIRO really those were 2018 it was badly. But in March 2020 SANSIRO is different SANSIRO. Rwanda kine gada leko. SANSIRO ni sasa free hata mieti sasa maledi free. Sasa hiyo zu goru adorlo ngonde kisa SANSIRO de ayo. Indani sasa michusu mieti sasa peresa ziri ni sasa nini SANSIRO is okay. Ale ni low community Arua City RPN am very pay. Bakitanga Kampala Sudania ke mule ni por banu SANSIRO ringoy. But right now bazi gasa sio SANSIRO modria ko dawa SANSIRO sasa alamba mbaga yorote.
So now Chachu.
Yes.
Alenga yazo nimitia. Inira ru angudiandra baby rundu ni ayo.
Yes.
Ru SANSIRO di mu style ngos.
Ru SANSIRO di baba anda video hall azidia. Agwaze alujande ma SANSIRO di afa video hall azidi anda angwazi SANSIRO pari Tanzania adale indene ujaza fari duji di badia ile di ma hall maruma SANSIRO diza afa bano fe SANSIRO di hall awada. Yes,
Ovini area di
aduni village di kwa aduni area di ko.
Village bo vengani.
Particularly village di baido mve osu azela moro and bande de mve particular bandi kande de osuru kan kwa chinjiniru just afa di iremeniaze osuru.
So andra bangudi wanve, but andra ruban fe angudi ni a chinjini ni.
Yes.
So SANSIRO imu fidi ni a chinjinda.
Dradite.
So
yes.
Radi rudi SANSIRO.
SANSIRO. Indeni SANSIRO ni anda ruzo ngonzere sa with SANSIRO ru.
With the SANSIRO.
Yes.
So inira baki amfedele like the ba mini ne jo renti pidiki ba ngo mini ne ntundu diki. Yo mini chonje bada pini yongoi.
Ale lo ba sa sije renti pe pa SANSIRO ari pini. O Rio. Sasa ba ma aki free hata sasa ba zire suwe kila kisa sa free agbaru gunte zo yor saduro si ba kisa si free and but yo man le lo still ba skitire pini makoka zare ba sasa cho gugu priki ba pipiki eri kisa ba ki masimu pa pipiki si indeni maseson yo amani ki kavazo mbamba but azi pasri ki kavazi amani resi mbamba sasa kokita
kwa kingangwa ba mini ne ki kisa senke ayu pipiki afa bagi okupi mabagi pazo ki simu papi masimu pazo de badi ki megatari si badi ki ma station ngole
bari kanga ya Japania da filter dale azikinga krabwa azikanga awindira diki ba ko gupisi afa pipiki singonsi diki but
inde baki da kakio de izadale bo balu SANSIRO maru
balu SANSIRO baka dimi gure ba yo SANSIRO guni but usu der bari ko ba mvani ka baza mafudan
ko like minute LC1 chairman area de ni.
Yes.
Miu bi yo de kiotungoni askunku like my cho iba azini menga angwa azini memu ma ereza basi ni mariza mani cho ma yiyo da ko.
This is why ma nebelera sasa mine so SANSIRO na ambi SANSIRO ri ora ga bela manesi. This is why my fight ipi ni returu hata mi ogusari sira ma mi fata sars paritiri malaya we get you amaminga zero sasa ogundi ayo.
And of course I'm kidding West Side TV, and of course lighting up the region still remains our mission. We really want to clarify and we want to put the people on the light that we understand that SANSIRO of late, those days SANSIRO used to be one of the most baddest places And that's why, of course, the name SANSIRO came upon, there was a hole here in the name of SANSIRO, a video hole as in generally. But of course, we understand that you had it all from the chairman, LC1 of the area. The area is really very safe for everyone. The tenants, people who feel like renting in SANSIRO, in it up, mingi kia mvedela. Bale kita SANSIRO diara. Papi maziki ni dia kita inate kide urisi SANSIRO like jua mi ikajua rent dia. Ikala jua da malea ku mi kaiti da ini bazi ni mutene.
Ya actually kami ndu pari woro malia aro site woro malia sasa kami kati ko open e kami no pisike flos ba ni nyote le script rumi abela mi script provide first mi script provide indian government ni amu ole nando
so you feel like kami kati ko flo be ba manga nyote
ba ni nyote
okay
yes
advice minute of feba pina mverela yo
na e man le feba pina mverela ribalu mambai mata balu ma provide ma security indian ama government ro amadi ya de alenia
emedi ya de alenia
amadi security provide alenia amadi kitamba mukabeni this way that come SANSIRO aju as empty mitusu SANSIRO reko ba woro ki woro full aje ni kifeni woro full angira mbamba
aje ni ki woro
angira mbamba
hizi ngamani bazina luiri na dene
actually ba man ziri as community mavle SANSIRO ya koroche and as LC1 chairperson and pangisa wodi and central division ar kasi koroche as dima parents ki koroche vina wa reform yes
ongoje mini chika hapa mavibari pinongongo
ale SANSIRO ba mamba ingo SANSIRO drike SANSIRO mengo dachi
SANSIRO mengo chi
yes.
All right, and of course I keep it like to do SATV. We are still lighting up the region, and I still remain your only guy that speaks in capital letter, and of course aside MC King of the Street, the only guy who does it each and every single time in capital letter, with my brother DZone Pro behind the camera. But of course we are trying to clear out your doubt about SANSIRO. Keep it right there. All right, lighting up the region still remains our mission each and every single time. I remain Sergeant MC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. We are here to light up the region, and of course, right behind me, and of course, you are seeing the guy here in the name of IK Top Shutter, and of course, AKA me. I call him AK47, and of course, I don't know where he got that name from.
I'm a study.
Rusi miari.
IK Fashion Killer, Uganda.
IK Fashion Killer.
Uganda.
Uganda. Rudi
Top Shutter.
Azinio.
Azinio.
Te bado mpe AKD.
Ekera, afaka rosuni.
Ai, AKD usuni.
Maro IK.
So now, alenga ya zino nimitia inira amfeda leda. Baki onje karakara SANSIRO madria. SANSIRO mini ne de kangura kidi ati. SANSIRO mini ne de pickpocket de ati. Basi mo papi papa de kivini de ati. Kaiti nyopi nyonyo de kivini de ati. So now, Misiria yo de kiba yo ba pininje amfeda le kidi ata ni wala idonjoni.
Yo de kanda drio lakini sasa ni SANSIRO sasa ala. Sasa yo SANSIRO malia onje de ini o mariko. Sasa SANSIRO otuira.
Sasa SANSIRO otuira. So andra SANSIRO bingoni.
SANSIRO andra kwa onje ambamba.
Onje style ngosi.
Onje kamina alia sasa mali inisi. Mimi na mbudo usura.
Mimi na mbudo usura.
Wereko. Wereko ambuda.
Mi ambuda usura. Mbuni wereko.
Wereko.
So now, ba mini ne ambuda fepe mini abada kidi andra kinga SANSIRO dia.
Bada ke oveni SANSIRO dia ko. Bada kinga angozia kirumeri aniza SANSIRO iza. Bani SANSIRO mangude ba onji na racha. So sa sedene bada ke bani diki boy na racha. Sasa ni raba nikidibo. Apa kidisa sangude mali asira. Sasa SANSIRO ala.
So IK Top City mi adu azinga.
Mai. Ma asila.
Mi hasela ne. Mi hasela serious hasela.
Asila.
So now inira yo mini chonje ba pini amfedale as in form of advice. Yongo mini chonje ba pini amfedale.
Advice like
advice mini chonje ba pini amfedale da. Igata SANSIRO madria.
Igata
ba pini ga SANSIRO madria.
Igata SANSIRO madria. Kani yo mani felo kore. Igata SANSIRO mali asidine. Ini sile to border. Sasa mali yoki ojoja. Kamini border tuku. Yoki ojoja. Dami diva misira.
So if you like inisi ikale ali SANSIRO dia le mi ali border madrasi.
Border madrasi to border dachi.
Skilba de kisa azima ali kiasi oja gafla.
Gafla.
Hasela zideke.
Adwasila ziko bani kiche.
Bale kiche. Kila siga oja gafla.
Ase oja gafla. Mesuko ba me follow vangone.
Ba follow vane. Sana. Sana ata balumi follow va.
Bala famille jabara ke.
Ata coin ngari mawiku.
Bala famille jabara boso accident ngone.
Bala. Afara ki accident usura. So now minga kira maba Westside TV, and of course we light up the regions each and every single time. So now, Atano, like I mean IK Top City,
Top Shutter.
Top Shutter. Now, like security baba, they about security at the kitchen. Make out the security da materials ba di choki ba di yo de ki yara.
Yo mabuda okore security mabuda kifu John Belene racha. Ba ki okenga sazi yo ni malia. Security kita jua ngone sada ba ni malia.
So na assuming ba ka mi ba security ba da malia enti. Micho yo de kicho yera aruwa de afa sansiro da ende.
Yo da malia mama na security mazakora.
Mana to kan dakalita fi sokole fi line security nare ta back there so kas nare
ana giso kala modere ata
asire maluk bara na jede gunsu kala milan fras sansiro
are kala mata bedita fana saru ado na saru bes fi jere kama intar kala moda
mana to wede kana kala mata bediri sa wede kala kalam de mafi
sa wede kalam de mafi
selem nana nas geri talata jere
wala na selem LP shade king com music ay 13 ana selem fik for maika Tatalata. Ana sele mna mara tae.
Mara taki.
Aye.
Ita kalasi jozo yominde.
Ana jozo.
Sana guna alita kan feke gal kede alam nanas de guna yatude.
Ana joguna ta LP shade.
LP shade. Yatude.
One water.
Aye. And of course, I keep it like the Westside TV, lighting up the region still remains our city. And of course, these are the young guys, and of course, the young famous guys in this city. We started this city before even they call us. Yeah, Amadoki City this. Andra Driambamba. Dekapodi ata dia scholars kinga do.
Kola sengayo. Ata bazinga kanengo ata ikakisa Holanda da koringo.
Nikiku.
Baziniko.
Te anikira?
Anikira.
Okay. Keep it liked on Westside Television. I remain Sergeant MC together with my brother at the Zone Pro behind the camera. Keep it right there. Lighting up the region still remains our mission each and every single time. You know, it's good to come back home. Yeah. Home is the best, and I remain Sergeant MC, the only guy that speaks in capital letter. We really want to clear people's doubts and what people think about here where we grew up. Like me personally, I did remember, and of course I did say we all grew up from this area, and of course this is me Sarge together with my brother here. My brother.
Yeah, call me. Yeah, alam mumke.
Mamke. Rusi me are.
Ba monve Mustafa aka DJ MS.
Mustafa aka DJ MS. Mustafa aka DJ MS. We understand that people think different about SANSIRO. The other side, when it comes to outside, people who are outside there, they think so negative about SANSIRO. So now, we as people who grew up here, I took this initiative today to come here and to find out from the people who are still living here. I grew up here, but I'm somewhere in Rento, yeah? Somewhere else, somewhere apart from SANSIRO here. I left this place some times back. So now, with what people are saying outside about SANSIRO, what can you say about that?
Anyway, thank you guys, viewers. Actually, it's true that people talk negative about SANSIRO, but me as I grew up from here, this is actually our home base, and the SANSIRO itself, it was in our land. Me actually have seen like here, the population of here, like when you take youths, most of our youths here are not as they think about us. Most of those people who comes here and spoil the place are people from outside. They are not people who based from here. But right now, as I'm telling you, we're actually trying to like weed them out from this area, like those weeding them, yeah, weeding them one by one. We need them to leave this place. Actually, here we are in peace. Now, normally when you ask about people out there at SANSIRO, when you tell someone that you live in SANSIRO, people will be like, you guy, how do you manage to stay in that place? We heard that the place is dangerous, but me myself, I've seen nothing wrong about this place, because me, I move night, I go to clubs, I come footing, but there's nothing that happens to me. Only that what I've realized is that like people have that mentality of long time ago, like they used to grab people. Well, those things don't happen here, and most of our youths here, the one that I know, they don't do these things.
But now, like you said, you always move to clubs, you come in the night, you don't even board your foot. Should it be that nobody always attacks you? So should it be that because you are a resident of the place, maybe because they know you, that's why they don't attack you?
Because, okay, fine, like if it's this one, you can tell me. But of course, when I come normal, I don't meet anyone on the way. I don't see anyone. I don't know whether they be there on the corner, but trust me, I could come and I don't meet anyone on the road. And the reason why sometimes I come footing, because I want to see what they talk about SANSIRO. I want to know what is really happening. If it's really true. But surely me, I've never met those guys on the way. Yeah, but actually outside there, the reputation goes bad. But trust me, this place is safe. Actually, if you're about youths of this place, this is not what they do.
Should it be the reason, that was the reason why they had to destroy the video hall?
Actually, the reason why they destroyed the video hall, I think it was by then I was in Dubai. I've seen all the photos and they sent me also messages like, SANSIRO is no more. So I was trying to ask, like, what is really the problem that led to SANSIRO? Okay, like, those days we had some stubborn youths. What I had, we had some stubborn youths whereby now, right now as I'm telling you, they have calmed down because they taught them what they wanted to learn. Nowadays they are fine, but trust me, SANSIRO was removed. Maybe it was just something like was personal. Political and some people who actually also had a video hall. It's just kind of something they were like trying to pull rope around, but it was not measured because of the place, because the place still remains SANSIRO.
So now my brother MS, and of course me, we grew up knowing each other. You know, you being a DJ, MS, that Mustafa bit of it we do not know about it. We always call MS and Sajis always remain. So now my brother, what advice would you give to other people out there? Because when you look around, the way people talk, like, you know, when somebody comes into the city, the first place that they will warn the person about is SANSIRO. What advice would you give that people as in 30 seconds?
Okay, actually what I can tell them, you know, sometimes it's better always to find out for yourself than listening to people. You get it? Yeah, because me, what I can tell them, let them feel free and come around. This place is safe, secure. Me normal, I have also my shop here, whereby I close always at around 11, sometimes 11:30. That's when I lock my door. But there's nothing record that I hear that they grab someone or they do. Let them feel free. This is just rumor mongering. People are just trying to spoil. There are also some worse places than SANSIRO, even in Arua here, but only that they took SANSIRO to be the priority. But the fact is that this place is really safe. Let them feel free and come around. There's nothing wrong with the place.
They should feel free and come around and of course and live here in SANSIRO. Send your greetings to only 3 people.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to send my greetings to my mom. That is a Wadrif designer. Yeah, she allocates around baby coach, and I send my regards to my beautiful wife. And my son as well, a very stubborn son of mine by names of Fayadi. I love them so much.
So now, you know, when you talk of SANSIRO, that what always comes up in people's mind that these are the newbies, the Nubians. Yeah. And as I'll go on to Nubi de. Fimilan, Nubi Fimilan.
Ay Nubi Fimilan, where the bakan tell it at Nubia. Ay, arfu kamani Fimilan ay.
Nubi amla inside.
Amla fiere with the side ay.
Ase na Brussels man,
Wajama.
Advice.
Asante zaidi ana inaonzi kande ma English sana na boys akutuneto kumsia marta Nubi ya jamaa akwana tai mansi mama tai mansi baba mansi akwana bana tai kalamja altom gasma bara nagal SANSIRO batal ana raba in mina na finyere kula rana size wede ana raba fi SANSIRO kalama dina algike negal wo kalamata haramia sunede kalama donde kala gito gasma besuma wana salgija kara bakano de magal nyara kalgishin ana salgishin de narmon why atan haramia fiere atene no ma kalama de gitala le bara gija karabas mata bakande
asele mana to nasal bara na de kidomon makaf
common makafu bakanu wede sala kunta ju just sal fi besta bijagi to waswasi ni mafi
mana to fileli tabak de dor je akuta tina white an kelm kan fileli tagidora ker o kan guomba azo kesulu boda mana to fileli azo bag de dora kito freely
azol bwaza dora gito freely besita gain kalamade gi besi fikiri tazol azol gi fekir kalam fras kalam al batal ya bita gi kala bita gi kafi tagi falwara lakin kan fi haki common ma fekir common dora gito mon filele waswasi ni mafi
mana to kedo mon dor bila wasiwasi so now selem nana lisa nas igeri aljeita selem nas kalasi werina naguna alkanta fekir ita fekir gab kedala bna nas
wa jamaa asante zaidi ana kan itarfina fi dunia sha Ramadan ana kan gi fekir aksen kana kutu kasida bagana rumaka ne biso ma ya bagana
bisa gito
alhamdulillah komo kutu nena aminala.
And of course, we have come to the end of Street Talk right here today in Arua City. I remain Saj MC together with my brother. And of course, we did finalize and wrap up with my brother here. This is Mustafa, aka MS, one of the famous DJ. By the way, these are the first DJs here in Arua City. When you talk of DJs, the legendary DJs, I talk of MS, I talk of Connection, those years back in the DJ Feko, but now these guys are still here. I hear some of the DJs when they come on the board, they always say that me, I'm better than this, I'm better than that. But let me tell you, they are pioneers of the music industry in this Arua City, and this guy happens to be one of them. Yeah, Those days, if this guy steps on the timetable, trust me, you would dance till you dance no more. But anyway, see you tomorrow, same time, same television. But for me, the only advice that I can give to people out there, SANSIRO of late is not SANSIRO of those days. Yeah, SANSIRO of late is not SANSIRO of those days. We used to know that SANSIRO of those days used to be SANSIRO of Kwara Kwara. So many things do always happen here. But trust me, I grew up from this very particular place. Yeah, so many people do always talk negative about SANSIRO, but I want to clear your mind that now the security in SANSIRO is much better than anywhere. We understand that those days the patrol, they used to fear coming in this place, but of late patrols moves freely. And there are some places here in Arua City where patrols, they do not step and they also fear, and yet they have guns. Yeah, there are places there they fear. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about any security issue, but I'm here to clarify it and to tell people that SANSIRO of now, let me say SANSIRO nowadays is one of the most peaceful place. So you are always welcome to this place. You can come and have your rentals, you can come and put your businesses here with no fear or favor. I remain Sir James.